Dabu dabu Columbus. Oh 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 oh. Flamingo. Oh shoot, I should probably look that up real quick. God damn it, AI.
Man, I gotta wait for the potatoes to boil, so.
Okay.
It's gonna take a bit goob.
It is going to take a bit goob. Uh-huh.
It's fish. Hey.
Let's see.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm gonna snuggle you now.
Okay.
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 Oh, you streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Are you about to?
No, I already am. Black, white, orange, and yellow. La dee da be da bum flamingo. Uh oh. I figured it's pretty obvious. The game's here. That. That's it.
I thought you were like singing it.
Flamingo. Oh. Flamingo. Oh. It's okay. How many cheese that you want to eat until you get some gassy feet? Alright, my phone's off still. So yeah, it is horribly out of sync. It says at 100%, but it's not at 100%. Black, white, orange, and yellow. Well, it said it was fully charged, but I know it wasn't. So again, when you turn your phone off, it tells you the actual charge, and that's the actual charge. That's why it's good to turn off your phone sometimes when you're charging. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I'm your host, Carlos Spicy Wiener. I should have brought out my keyboard actually ahead of time for this. That went on to kneel over my laptop. So the last stream, apparently, I got copyright claimed because I thought there was a way, um, or because apparently I used copyrighted music. So I had to go into YouTube Studio stuff or whatever, and I had to take a look to see what in the hell they were talking about, because I have no idea what they're talking about. And then I looked into it, and then I found out it's because of, I guess this game uses copyrighted music in the background. And I didn't know that, which is weird. And then, you go into the settings for the game, and there's no way to just, there's no way to, there's no way to actually, like, get rid of the copy, or to, like, mute the music, but still have, like, the sounds, which is crazy to me. Like, there is no option for that. See, that's all. Wait, what options do they have for language? Okay, that's Dutch. I get that. I can't tell if it's either just both Japanese, but like different like dialects or areas. That's Korean. Chinese maybe. Hey, it's my language. There we go. But yeah. Phew. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna continue the game. We'll just get rolling, get this going right along. Because I do want to see what the hell's going on. I know I wasted a lot of time. We didn't get that far. Apparently, I wasn't blocking right, so I got to figure out what the hell's going on. I wonder if we could actually ignore that call. Hold on. I now. I didn't mean to close it all the way, but there we go. We'll update later, apparently. So let me open up the game again, and then we'll try this again. I want to see if it's possible. I don't think it is probably going to be possible, but I wonder if it is. Black, orange, green, and yellow. The kind of stuff that makes me mellow. Oh. Alright, let's see. So what happens if we ignore it? How many times can we ignore it though? Let's see. I'm honestly curious if there's like a limit, like before the game just kicks you out, or not. Oh, that sounds good right about now. But like from a fountain, I don't feel like it from a can. Okay, so no matter what, you have to answer to call. It looks like I'm gonna just keep it in decline. I want to see if there's like what happens. I doubt anything's gonna happen if I keep declining the call. But I'm so curious to see if there is something. It's my see. I think the game is just gonna keep looping that I need to you know let's see. No, I answer quite a bit. A lot of times though, she just calls for a couple minutes. Okay, yeah. So yep. So I can't just ignore the call forever. It looks like the call to wild is just gonna keep happening. Let's see what happens if I answer. Does she say something different because I've been ignoring her? Nope. Okay. No. All right. Uh. So, anyways, you did this before. So is it gonna give me another chance for me to do something? Okay. So something about a rash. We were talking about drinking. Okay. Okay. So we're supposed to meet at the marketplace. I don't know who this person is yet or animal is yet. Or I guess we're supposed to meet him at the marketplace. Damn, he's on his way and we can't talk to him? Alright. He's just on his merry way. I don't have any tasks right now? Okay. Oh, wait, what does it say? Thanks. There should be more notes, like that. That's not Kanye. There should be more notes like that left, though, to be honest. Just simple, feel good stuff. Dude, that guy, they ran. Drinks for fall, drinks for the blues. Okay, waffles are pretty good. Oh, shit. What's up, Dark Wolf? Wait, okay, I was talking to him, and it moved over. Oh, shit. It's midday. Welcome back. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's up with this game. Again, we're apparently missing quite a bit of like lore, but we need to figure this out because I'm curious what the hell's going on. I used to be able to do the way how he's like get drunk, all night and then fight, the next day and all that stuff. I used to be I could do that shit in my early 20s, but I never really drank all that much. But like I used to stay up and only sleep for like an hour or two, and and then I'd be able to work a whole ass day on like 2 hours of sleep. And now like at one point I think when I turned like at a random point in my life like something like snapped, and then like I was like, nope, I need to sleep now. Let me see. Holy shit, you guys are all green except Tom. He's orange. Green team, but I'm baby puke green. Hold on. Well, I would send it to you. Um, there's a way to change it in your if you have the app settings, you can change it. Oh, well on my side he's orange, so Undead's like a mint green, Dark Wolf is like a forest green, and then Tom's like an orange slice orange, the candy. Oh yeah, he's green on the mobile client side, but on Streamlabs, that's how you guys come out. I mean, I can't post a picture in the chat, which is really weird. Like I get like for like spammy reason, I feel like the creators should be able to like post pictures in their chat. Okay, so that's all he says. He wants to play guitar. Did we give him change or no? No, that bear's just on a mission. I hit pause on my guitar. I'll continue playing. See, life has a pause button. Oh shit, now it's purple. Not from Porcupine, are you? It's supposed to rain today. Let's see. I'm curious to see what the hell's going on, but alright, come on. Alright. It was good talking to you guys, but we need to figure out what the hell's going on with all this. I wonder. Okay. Oh, he's talking to himself again as a character, I think. Or he's like pretending. Yeah, he's talking to himself. He reminds me of like Bob from Bob's Burger when he talks to anything like inanimate. He gives it like a random voice. What? Yeah, see, he's talking to himself. All right. Let me see. Oh, that's the person who called us. I wonder if we can keep going and ignore her. Right, 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 right. Why do they keep doing that? I'm gonna keep pressing. I'm gonna keep pushing E and see what it keeps doing. Because it's allowing me to. Look how the speech bubble moves a little to the left each time. Oh wait, it's moving back. Oh, it's moving the camera. So there's no way for me to go around the. Okay, so I can get up on stage. So then what about? Uh oh. Uh oh. We're a little troublemaker. No, it wasn't. Uh oh. Sell these beautiful gowns. Shit. We just straight up lied to. Okay. Ah, damn it. We ran right in. Okay. Let's see. What are we up to? He looks like he's high right now. I guess it's because he's tired. I love how they walk. Like they have their legs doing like a weird like curve, so they're just kind of like chilling. I don't know if they're a llama or a goat. They look like a goat. It's time to start drinking. It looks like. Uh, let's tell them that the evening didn't go so well last night. Oh shit! Red team go! Red team go! Ow, my eyes! I don't know if I'm imagining it or if your color changed, because you look like a darker orange in Streamlabs now. Let me see. All right, come on. All right, there's a lot of talking. I want to see some action. Today's stream we're actually just trying to get to a bunch of action. We're trying to get moving. Last time I rambled on and did barely anything, so I'm trying to actually get us going. I don't understand. Ready. All right. Uh, I'm trying. I don't have my phone's literally turned off right now. Because I gotta change the battery scripts on it. I gotta erase them because my operating system says my battery's at 100%, and so obviously 100% your phone stops charging. But when I turn my phone off, you see the actual battery scripts because the OS and the actual phone scripts are different. And it said that my battery was only at 57%, so it's off. Um, but yeah, That's basically Tom's telling me how to do it. I'm gonna walk from here. Glow Milk Woods. So it says do not enter, and we're just gonna enter? Wait, what's this? Oh! That's cool. I'm gonna run this way. Damn it! Oh shit, Dark Wolf's blue now on my side. Alright, so we're gonna go. It told us not to go here. You know, the sign says do not enter, but we're entering. You know, breaking the law and whatnot. Okay, you're just gonna follow me. Okay. Wait, can I juke you out? No, you'll just stay until I actually move. There's no juking you out. Okay. Okay, this seems cozy. Ooh, a heart. Oh, how do we feel about that? You know, there's two sides. It's sweet, but also you don't gotta torture the tree. Damn. Hashtag deep. Oh my god. You guys are the worst kind of people. Hey, there we go. I was like, there's gotta be a way to get up here. Can you go in the waterfall? Okay, you just fall onto the bridge. All right. I mean, they did this one really beautiful. It feels like we don't even get these kind of falls anymore. We can't even sit on the bench anymore. We can't sit on the bench at all. Okay, what if I float? They're just gone. Like our fall, at least here in California, our fall didn't like hit until like I want to say like late November, early December. Something's up, you know. Not to put on the tinfoil hat again this stream, but you know, something's up with someone's altering the seasons because every season's been getting later and later. Oh, I see. They want us to go here. Put a giant tree so that way make sure. Also, if you heard a dog barking in the background, that's how you know it's an authentic Mexican stream. Oh, come on. That had to be something. Like there's literally right there. It's literally it makes it seem like you can grab that. Oh wait, right here. Okay. Hooah! Damn it. Okay. Well, let's keep going. I was curious about it, and apparently it leads to nothing, so we need to hurry up and keep going. Ooh. Stronghold. See, you can't even go in like woods and find some cool stuff like this anymore without worrying about getting shot. Does this wall taste like raspberry when you lick it? That is a horrible joke. I'm gonna roll with it though. Sometimes you just come up and lick rocks. Alright, let's see. Okay, so there's a gold statue somewhere around. Is that what we gotta find? How many skinwalkers have you talked to? You worry me. Let's talk to quite a bit if you're like, oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. That one's cool. Alright, leave me here until you find your treasure. Alright, so apparently we gotta find treasure. So weird. This game has like modern but not modern effects. Like, it's weird because you have this beautiful layout and then you got cell phone. Let's see if my treasure's up here. Ah, you bitch. Huh. Damn it. Alright, well, let's look for the treasure then. Let's hurry up, find this treasure. Oh, shit. Alright. So we need to find our treasure. That's apparently the thing, but I'm assuming we're gonna have to climb this whole thing or whatever it is. Seriously? Come on. There we go. I was like, there's gotta be a way. So this game makes you actually hit, like, I'm not a game developer, but like, you gotta hit certain like checkpoints or windows in order for it to recognize, you know, part of the background. So I gotta be on X game mode right now. Alright, I'm just gonna use the arrow keys and I have the space bar. Yep, that stick's probably our treasure somehow. Okay. Oh, God bless it. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. We're gonna... I get how I'm gonna have to get up there. It's just gonna be a pain in the... I don't know what the word for bird ass is, but it's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a pain in the bird ass. Damn it. Okay, we found it. So we now have stick. I wonder what happens if I go all the way over here with it. We're just floating forever. Hey, I made it to that windmill this time. Okay. So far what we've gathered is we help people in a hospital and we have a stick. I don't understand the point of this game, but I do enjoy it. That's one of my things I do enjoy about my like streaming the stuff I stream. I stream these random ass games. They might be good, they might be bad, they might be alright. But that's what I like to do. Dr. Jones. A stick is perfect. The magical ruin. Is it a wand now? Okay, so we found a stick. So I guess we're good to move on. I still don't understand how we're supposed to use it, though. I wonder if what will go through. Hey, those are fun. I bought the core series for the Switch, and I bought Security Breach on PC, and I don't know which other ones. I need to get a hold of FNAF World and Pizza Simulator still. I think Pizza Simulator is free, I believe. But I'm one of those people, you know, I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I look at the lore and the game, like the game plays, more than I actually play the games themselves. My biggest people that I watched to really learn a lot about it was, what's his name? Matt Pat, and then Markiplier, there you go. And then, so I got to learn all this stuff. For example, like, one of the craziest things I learned too, like it wasn't so much a beef. I mean, it was kind of Scott's fault, but like how basically, security breach. Almost everything was not everything, but like a lot of stuff was wrong. Like in the interview that Scott did with Daco or whatever, um, Scott was telling him like basically Spring Trap or Glitch Trap or whatever, or like William Afton when he was coming out of that capsule or the charging unit, or whatever. He wasn't actually supposed to do that. He was supposed to just be like slumped over, like just kind of sitting in the background somewhere, and like you could only see him a certain way, like kind of hinting to something. But they made him a whole monster. But again, it was also Scott's fault because he didn't tell him the story or how he wanted. He told him roughly like what to do, but not every detail. So they were like trying to make it fit and solve it itself. What? But apparently there's something. But I stopped watching or I stopped paying attention to Five Nights at Freddy's after Ruin. So the ball, something about the ball pit and um, Secret of the Mimic were not something that was interesting. Um, was not something I was really super interested in. Like I get what they're going for, but there's a video that Markiplier actually made that really kind of hits the point home for me as well. Let me see if I can find it. Actually, we'll actually watch it together if I could find it. Give me a second. I gotta open up my Chrome. Okay. Okay, there it is. Let me see. Found it. How do I do this? Let's see. So I don't want it to blast on you guys. So let's see here. Okay. Now, if I did this right, uh, if I did this right, we should be okay, and you guys shouldn't see too much of my personal stuff. I don't think. Let me see here. Capture. Hold on. Let me see here. Turn that off. Chrome. There we go. Oh, perfect. I'd like to, edit this, please. So I actually have to have it shown to do it. Okay, let me see here. Hopefully the audio actually plays through the speakers too. I hope so. Anyways, let's go over here.
This one strand of hair will not leave me alone. But what I want to say about this is I think they took a lot of lessons from, what was it, Security Breach, right? So they took a lot of lessons from Security Breach. It was Steel Wool that still did Security Breach, right? Yes. God, that's
This is
so
basically
weird.
how I
I'm
feel about
23
the
gone.
FNAF
That
series
feels crazy
after
to think
like
about. But I will say this, and it's
it's
something I've been
exact.
saying the whole game.
But
There
sounds
is
echo. All right, hold on.
nothing to say wrong about in terms of the game.
Hold on, let me mute my
Gameplay,
mic.
the polish in it, like I said, I think they took a lot of lessons from Security Breach in making sure that this one was executed properly. Well, it had like free exploration. There were a ton of puzzles there that I still am going to find, but I didn't, get to just yet. And I think when you look at this from that perspective, it's great. It is. It's awesome. But, and I know this probably, I don't mean to keep being a needle in the heart of the people that worked on this, but it's not their fault at all. It's not all. It's my fault if anything. There's something missing, There's something missing from not the soul, the seed of it, the bedrock of it. There's something missing from the bedrock of it because, and I get what they're going for with the story where it's like, this is the origin of all the animatronics, but there's only so far back you can go until you're so far away from what it was that it's no longer that anymore, right? And so this is kind of what that feels like. Whereas Security Breach, I love it because it almost feels like a completely alternate universe from Five Nights at Freddy's at all. Maybe that is what it is, but that's what it felt like. And that's okay. I'm great with alternate universes where that's cool. This might even be an alternate universe origin story. Oh, new game plus. Perfect. Actually, let me go ahead and click that so I can get that. It will erase profile data. Don't want you manage to keep all the collectibles you found. Oh, thank you. That actually is very helpful. Okay, so with that being said, again, I don't want to harp on it, but this one, I miss it. You know, when you have your favorite food from your childhood or something, and you're eating it, and you've been looking forward to it for a long time. You haven't had it in years. And then you go to take a bite and you realize that they changed the recipe. And it's not that it's not good, but it's not what you really wanted, you know? And it sucks to say that. And it probably sucks to hear that. But it's true. I'm not going to be dishonest here. And I don't even know if there's any value in what I'm saying, but, you know, I'm just speaking what I feel. So yeah, I think that's what I would equate it to. It's good. It is really well made. Like I said, the developers should be incredibly proud, and I hope they don't take anything from what I'm saying, because obviously I am not. As much as I joke about it, I'm obviously not an authority on anything that has to do with any of this. Oh, my entire USB. There, get me. They heard what I was saying. But you know, I want to see what the secret is. The secret of the mimic. I want to see. I do. I do. There's so much that I owe to Five Nights at Freddy's. There is a lot. I never really understood why I was the FNAF guy, in a way. You know, it's funny. I don't think I've ever talked about this. When I was doing the first 20 mode, it was funny because it took me, I forget, it took me 7 hours, 8 hours to do, and the entire time I remember Daniel and Ryan were downstairs, and they had like just gotten in. They were visiting, and they were just sitting downstairs, you know, watching TV or playing a game. But I kind of like was like, I have to go try a thing. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I have to go try a thing. And they patiently listened to me screaming in rage and agony for 7 hours straight, and then finally when they heard me screaming in joy, and then I came downstairs, it was really cool because they were just like leaning. I remember leaning over the couch and they were just like, yeah, just like fucking, even though they'd been listening to me fail for 7 hours, they were just really happy. Yeah. Anyway, it's late. I gotta get the pups outside.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so we're back. But but basically the whole point of it is that yeah, I get Secret Mimic and I get the story's got to keep going on. I do get it, and obviously more content, more lore, more stuff is good. But it's what tripped me out is like I literally was like, no way. Like I know there's got to be thousands of other that feel the same way, but to think that like someone like Markiplier would think the same tripped me out. But basically, that it's so much information. There's so much going back, going forward, going here, alternate universes, that it's just become too much. And it's starting to feel like it's not what it used to be. It's like getting a beer and you're watering it down to make more and more and more. And you keep watering down a beer and you're like, okay, that's cool. Things are changing. I guess that's a bad analogy. Okay, pepperoni pizza. So you get a pepperoni pizza, you're like, wow, this is really good. I love this pepperoni. Or let's start with cheese pizza. It's a really good cheese pizza. And then, part 2 comes out, so they add pepperoni. And you're like, oh my god, a pepperoni pizza. This is really good. This is great. Then, part 3 comes out, they add bacon on top of it. You're like, whoa, this gets even better. Damn, I love it. Part 4 comes out, extra cheese. Wow, and it keeps getting better. But when you think about, and as it keeps getting more toppings and like eventually becomes a combination pizza, you start realizing that it's not what it used to be. What you loved originally it's not that anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that as it's going forward. The content's being created, everything's getting better. It's just not what you fell in love with originally. That's why sometimes you could be like, oh, I get the special customized pizza, but nothing ever hits quite like a pepperoni pizza, just a basic pepperoni or cheese pizza from that one place you love, whether it's local, it's a chain, that specific taste, and that's what he's talking about. It's like it doesn't taste like it's not what you loved. He didn't pizza, pepperoni, stuffed cheese, crust, and bacon. Damn. Hey, that's some good eats. But that's pretty much how I feel about it. So I've been trying to get into it, but when I was watching the gameplays and stuff of Secret of the Mimic, I don't understand it. And then also the fan base is going rabid over baloney. I don't understand what's going on. And then there's a weird hashtag called it's FNAFAU. So I don't know if there's a new game out. I never got to play the Final Freddy's special delivery. I think I played it for like maybe 30 minutes, but I never actually got to go play it because the only ARG I was ever interested in was Ingress, and even then Ingress let me down horribly because they used to be one of my favorite. Now Ingress was one of my favorite games of all time. My favorite games of all time have always been Ingress, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Guitar Hero, really any of the Guitar Heroes, but if I had to pick like a toss-up, it'd be Guitar Hero 3 and Warriors of Rock. I guess Paper Mario 1000 Year Door for Nintendo GameCube. Pretty much so, like, just the whole point is with Five Nights at Freddy's is there's just so much stuff and there's just so many things. It just doesn't feel like what I liked about it. Like, it started off as like, some simple thing of this, I don't know where I was going with it. It feels like instead of being like where it was like, the killing animatronics, now it's just no matter what, he always comes back, but now he's on circuit boards and stuff. Oh, now he's on this, now he's on that. Like after a certain point, there's just too much, man. It feels like, but the fans want more, and who's Scott to deny him? And Scott finally found success. He was making games way before Five Nights at Freddy's, but they kind of, no one seemed to care, but magically Five Nights at Freddy's took off. And that's what made people happy. But if you notice, a lot of the games that kind of pop off follow the completionist principle, which is our brains. They have to, whenever we start a puzzle or problem, we like to see it until the end, see it through. It's why when we play video games, sometimes we play for hours and don't realize it because we want to finish, we want to continue. And so, when you don't finish a puzzle or a certain part of the game, and you just pause it and like walk away to do chores, or hey, I gotta go to work, or I gotta go to school, or I gotta go sleep or shower, whatever. You're constantly thinking about it, and you waste brain power thinking about it still because you're just like, what if, Damn. He's a pineapple supremacist. But anyway, it's just with stuff like that. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's will always be like awesome. Like, again, I'm a very slow gamer, as you can tell, especially with the games I play. Mine is Guitar Hero. I'm pretty damn good at that game. It's the only fast-paced game I can play on expert, pretty damn well. But other games, like all these shooters where people are tweaking out and moving like 240 frames a second and all that stuff. But like, it's like I can't move that fast. My brain can't comprehend that fast. The fastest shooter I enjoy and play to this day is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for an Xbox 360. I still play that a lot. And then Halo, okay, here's a hot take about that. See, I'm going on rants again. But basically, a hot take about that is I actually liked what 343 did with Halo 4 from a theatrical perspective. I think they kind of botched the story quite a bit, but the fact that they made the cinematics really good, I actually enjoyed it. What the fuck they did with Halo 5, that's still a mystery to me, but Halo 4 was theatrically, I liked it, but the ending was complete trash. It was literally a quick time event and that was the stupidest way for it to go out. Hey, what's up, cheesy chicken? Um, oh shit, my phone's off. I gotta turn that back on soon. But basically, it's just, I don't know. I really liked Halo 4 for what it was. I remember when I was younger, because we were poor, I was playing Halo 2, and I beat the campaign, and I was like, oh man, I want to play Halo 3, and then it came out on 360, and I was like, okay, well, like, now I gotta go get a 360, and then, as an adult, I started collecting a bunch of old consoles, like, oh man, I can go into a long thing, uh, and that's what I mean. Like Halo 4, I really enjoyed it. It was tough. It was hard, even regular on regular difficulty. It was pretty damn tough. I love the fucking weapons, but I know they fucked up a lot of stuff in the lore, which I get. I get it. I'm not the biggest Halo fan. I don't know the lores. I didn't read all the stuff. With the Pillar of Autumn and the different rings and whatever else. But in terms of the gameplay and like the visuals, it was good. But how in the hell are you gonna make the final boss? Basically a quick time event. And then the thing that bothered me with Halo 4 in the storyline is at one point, what is it? Master Chief gets to the like that big old orb thing or whatever the hell it's called, and like the guy sees him, like he's trying to hide. He grabs he grabs John. He picks him up with like telekinetic powers or whatever, and like basically holds him and traps him. Why wouldn't he just take out John right then and there? Like if he knows that John can stop everything, why not just take him out right there? Like that's so dumb. Other than that though, I enjoyed it. Reach, I gotta play again. It's been so long. I know everyone just is just enamored with Reach. I don't remember too much about it. I do remember when I was dating a girl that was a huge fan of Halo. That was also her favorite one. A lot of people talk about ODST. Good one. For me, I just always had fun with the Halo 2. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, yeah, it's just, couldn't they have done something else? Like, basically, couldn't they have it to where, like, John escapes? Like he, like, ran off, or, like, he was trying to be killed off, but he ran off or escaped somehow. That way, it continues storyline that way. The theme of sacrifice is my weak spot. See, like I said, I don't know too much lore. It was just, for me, I felt like they could have done things a little bit differently, because it's like in any type of thing. If you have an enemy that can stop you, that that they're taking out a whole squadron of people. All right, I will. Sorry, I'm just rambling on. That basically, it's just basically the fact that. Sorry, I'm like, my brain's frozen right now. The book Fall of Reach was tragic. Great book. And that's something I eventually want to get into, is force myself to read. Like, so I need to buy books. The last time I read a book that I actually enjoyed was by Jack London or J.K. Rowling. Whatever their things are. I was a kid when her books came out. I enjoyed her books. But Jack London is also another one of my favorite authors. Love his books. What was it? White Fang, I believe, was one of the good ones. Call to Wild, everyone's pretty much read that one. I tried audiobooks, but I start like, if I try to listen to audiobooks while doing other stuff, I stop paying attention. Or if I'm just sitting there listening to it, I fall asleep. So I hate it. My brain is wired really bad. So multitasking, as you can see, even me playing this game is not the greatest. So anytime like I have conversations with you guys in a chat about different things, or I'm reading what you guys are talking about, my multitasking is horrible. So like, especially the more brain power I need to divert to the game, the less I can actually, like, dude, did we just plant a stick? We planted a stick. Who was this Finley? So we made it all the way up here with the stick. Hey, audiobooks are good. I'm not hating on them. Again, it's the smartest thing that the future has brought to us. A whole book narrated by someone with a really good reading voice. Sometimes even a celebrity that like is well known, or even an author themselves in very rare occasions. And you get to listen to it, pause it whenever you want, and you can focus on other stuff. Like let's say you're wrenching on your car, you're doing lawn work, you're just pushing a lawnmower, you're pruning, whatever. Like the whole point of the audiobook is you don't have to use your hands and your eyes, you just use your ears and your mind. So you're able to do other things. It's just for me, I'm really bad with, again, that kind of stuff. But normal people can actually enjoy audiobooks as they are and listen to them. My buddy tells me all the time, hey, I finished this audiobook the other day, or I was listening to World of Warcraft books. I'm already on book this, and that, because he's been a World of Warcraft fan since high school, so he's been there since the early days and all that stuff. And I'm like, I'll try it. And then I was listening to it at work, and I realized I zoned out. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, cool. Oh my god, I love that. Stop thanking me for everything, you'll have to walk. Alright, so I guess we're gonna get going. I'm gonna try. I doubt it's gonna let me. I thought so. The game won't let me kill myself. Damn it! Uh-oh. I don't know what device. My computer literally just told me a device just malfunctioned on my USB, and I don't know if it was my keyboard or my headset. My headset seems to be recording my audio still, so yeah. So my keyboard somehow malfunctioned. So let's unplug it real quick. This is an old keyboard. Let me see. I'm actually curious of what year this keyboard came out. I'm gonna check that real quick. Give me 1 second. Where is my mouse? There it is. What model is this keyboard? SK8115. Uh, let's see. Often bundles. Okay, so apparently the okay. I hate this AI stuff when I'm just trying to search for it. Okay, so apparently this keyboard's been out since 2007. Oh, the Dell USB keyboard. See, AI couldn't even give me this. It was saying something about 2012. The Dell USB keyboard model SK8115 is a standard low-end keyboard that's packaged in most BTX Dimension Optiplex computers beginning around 2004. Yeah, 2004. Okay, so there you go. AI was telling me 2012. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure the A is for asshole at this point. I don't know. I don't mind. Again, I don't mind AI for certain things, but obviously when it pops up as the very first thing, like it's just ridiculous. I hate that it's the first thing you got to scroll, and then Google purposely. Um, that wasn't my pleasure. Please don't ever call me again. That trip is really lousy. Oh my god, because you can't tell her thank you or sorry. Um, oh, Red versus Blue. I was one of the few series that was super popular at Rooster Teeth that I never watched. Was it Rooster Teeth that made them? Gladly never take you anywhere again. I love this. Really hope you don't. That's awesome. We've gotten soaked out there. Okay, so I'm trying to see. When I was younger, I didn't watch anything good. I always watched stupid stuff. So my thing was Gmod, Idiot Box, Stick Figures on Crack, Stick Figure Randomness, Retarded Policeman, 5 second films. I'm not sure what else. Odd and end videos. I think I used to watch what's his name? Oh, Tobuscus. I got my ass kicked yesterday because I was late. Yeah, I gotta. Eventually, I gotta watch good stuff. Alright, I gotta start my shit. I can't download my tasks yet until I go inside. Okay. She's literally just chilling out here. Oh, are we in the parking lot? I thought they discontinued it. Like, they were like, okay, we're done, you know, we're, let's see. Let's hurry up and get inside, actually. Let's get to work. I forgot, we're not going to mess around this episode. We need to actually get progress done. We need to get some stuff done. Oh my god. What a horrible talking wisecracker. We're waiting a half hour. I need to talk to the chief of medicine. Don't know where he is. No, sorry. Sitting around here. This rookie. Damn. Hey, I could, maybe. Vending machine work? So we didn't get anything? Well, I remember reading something about it. Like, yeah, they were getting like closed down because they got bought out and then like basically broken down. But I don't remember what happened after that. Whoops. Okay, okay, okay. I'm getting down. I'm getting down. I didn't mean to jump on her desk. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. She got mad. And unfortunately, yeah, with a lot of big companies, there's always some really unfortunate stuff going on. It's like the whole stereotype of the Minecraft Let's Players or whatever that were like heavily into it. You know, had a big community. They always come out with some allegation that either they were uh, kitty diddlers or you know they were abusive to their girlfriends or something or flirting with underage. You know, and it's just like you have all this power, but you go like to the bad routes. Like I don't know. I don't know if it just gets like they get bored at the top or something, but it's like it's just so sad, you know. Like you're in a big company, you would think that you'd have this legacy, you'd want to keep it up. But instead, you're like, I can do whatever I want, and then you know comes the light, and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. All right, so we're gonna have to. Oh, I'm trying to move. I'm so curious what she says. Okay, okay. She says two. What if I go over here? Ah, ah. Hey, PewDiePie. Oh, never mind. I had enough. Uh oh. Uh oh. What just happened? Wait, did I lose the game? Every good story has a good lesson. Never kidding with an angry, tired, hungry colleague, except you want to learn the lesson. PewDiePie, his thing, you know, yeah, he definitely said, you know, the gamer word, and that was pretty bad. But I think he did what everyone else should do, and he just apologized and then ignored everybody else, you know, from the flack, and he just did his own thing, and then you know it just works out. I mean, there's only so much you can do, but when you try to, if you try to double down, you're gonna make it worse. If you try to appease everybody, you're never gonna appease anybody. You're always gonna want more. So that's why you always got to be like, hey, I'm sorry that I did this. You know, whether intentional or unintentional, I don't know, but hey, I'm sorry. You know, and you just try to move on for it. But yeah, he was. I remember he had a contract with Disney, and then he lost it because of that. But he ended up doing a lot better now. He's a hell of a lot better now. I'm so curious. Never kidding. So I don't know which one I'm supposed to click. Uh, restore, recover, quit. What's recover? I hope you learned your lesson. Now get the hell out of here. You almost made me spill my caramel latte. I kind of don't want to learn my lesson because I really want to know what the hell that was about. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Okay, what if I didn't learn my lesson? I'm scared though. Okay, start your shift. Well, I mean, Disney's always been pretty up there, but you know, it's just we didn't know how bad it was, so like social media really showed us how bad things really got. All right, let's just speed through this. We waste a lot of time. You know, I said this stream we're gonna actually, instead of goofing off too much. Holy shit, I know that name. And I missed that man. Woman. Woman, man, woman, whatever. What's up, man? Uh but yeah, basically I keep messing around too much on my streams, so this time we're actually gonna really try to get things sorted. I know our first day working in at the hospital, we ended up coming across somebody who didn't get the bandages changed and almost died from essentially sepsis or septic shock. So we're gonna try to do better. You know, we're just trying to save people as a bird. Let's see. I've already forgotten that it's raining outside. Oh, did she ever get her pudding? Okay. Because I remember we were trying to find pudding for her, but we never could find it. Alright, so what's going on? No! No one's getting tested for Ligma. Alright, let's see here. What are we doing? Are we doing the game again? Alright, let's be ready. Oh, snap. We're doing Wordle, basically. Oh, they added more symbols? Ah, crap. Alright, so we got 2 in the right place, and then those 3 are correct, but in the wrong things. Basically, this game is we have to put random symbols to match whatever the answer is. You know, it's just missed random symbols, doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll do foot here. We'll do tooth here, and then we'll do hand here. Holy shit, I got it right. I don't know how, but I got it right. Yeah, apparently there's supposed to be some weird, like, darker message with this game, and I want to know what the hell it is, but they won't. They're making us work for it. I'm afraid you're suffering from a form of diabetes. Oh shit. Diabetes is horrible because there's 2 types of diabetes, and one of them, so my buddy has a set of diabetes, and there's another diabetes. There's one where your body doesn't make insulin at all. There's one where your body makes some insulin, but not enough. And then there's another one where your body makes way too much insulin. So my buddy's dad has that problem where he is, yeah, that's exactly. So it's something with insurance or something. But basically, my buddy's dad, he has the type of medicine. Uh, oh, dude, there's so many furries in the hospitals. I mean, not in our area. In a way, I'm kind of thankful for that, but I'm pretty sure there's quite a lot in that field, especially in like Chicago area. But my buddy's dad has diabetes where his body just produces way too much insulin. It's on overdrive. So he literally has to eat like sugar. So he eats fruit all the time or like rice because rice is carbs and carbs breaks down to sugars. And so he has to keep essentially eating, otherwise he could die because his body literally would have no sugar. And a blueberry pudding. I'm afraid you'll have to be a little more careful with those in the future. You can do sugar free. Hey, she's gonna get her 2 blueberry puddings. Hell yeah. Alright, so we found out she's got diabetes. We got to go talk to the other to find out what their ailments are. Forced mukbang. Yeah, I mean, in a way, that's exactly it. So he's always on the couch and he's watching TV. He's just eating something, and he's not like he's not like unhealth like super unhealthy. Like he's pretty standard build. But yeah, he has to just keep eating. But he works in the field, so he stays pretty lean. But yeah, he has to keep eating and eating and eating. Otherwise, no bueno. He will he will pass out. All right, so let's see here. What do we got with this guy going on? So he's feeling better. I think this was. I think she was. Was it this one? Was the one that she was. They forgot to change her bandages and she almost died. All right, let's see. Let me treat your rash. Let's have to think about the rain. It's raining cats and dogs. So little rain. See, okay, everyone's talking about the rain. I swear, I think this game is trying to get us attached to these people or to these animals, so that way, when they go, we're gonna die, or we're gonna be really sad when they're dead. Damn, they haven't got up in 2 days. Bed sores. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, it's this again. Oh, I'm supposed to hold it down. Okay. You fuckers! I'm literally having to wiggle my arms a certain way, or wiggle my hands a certain way, just to even press these keys. And that got me a B? How did that get me a B? How am I supposed to get an A? When I did worse, somehow I got an A. I don't understand. Alright, let's see. Shingles. If I recall, shingles you get after you get chickenpox. I believe, like once the chickenpox virus is inside you, you can get shingles. I believe. A-rated DLC. No, I got A. Again, I almost failed that game because at first when I first played it, I didn't understand what the fuck I was doing, and I somehow managed to get an A. And then now it's just I do like perfect, and now it's like no, you get a B. But shingles, I remember, is a serious thing. So if you never had chickenpox in your life, you're like chickenpox apparently can kill you as an adult. But if you did get chickenpox as a kid, you have a stronger immune system, and then you got the vaccinations for those. And then shingles supposedly is another thing too that comes from chickenpox. Like I don't know, but definitely take care of yourselves. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you do or don't, but supposedly it's crazy to think about. Like when you're a kid, you watch a whole bunch of media growing up, you get itchy, and it's it sucks. You're itchy or it's whatever, but basically you get once you get it, you're good for the rest of your life. But supposedly if you don't ever get it as a kid, it fucks you up as an adult. Like it can actually kill you apparently. Oh, Shingle Bells. God, that was a horrible, horrible pun, but I love it. At the same time, Shingle Bells. Oh, you're awake, but I can't even talk to him. So I wonder. Okay, if you had shingles as a kid, I wonder then if since you already had it, I'm pretty sure you're good. You're immune or whatever. I would like to think. I think, right? Remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a fat Mexican on the internet. Except for now, I'm a handsome pigeon on the internet. Okay, so she's. Uh oh. She's miserable as hell. Oh shit. Oh, that's right. She was talking about how she wanted more painkillers because she loved how she felt, and we told her no because you can get addicted. We're trying to keep her from getting addicted. Uh oh. Oh boy. I'll just picture someplace nice. All right, I got my keyboard ready. Okay, let's see if I do it faster. Let's see. Oh, I pushed the wrong button already. So that would get me a B. Ah, I pushed the wrong button twice. And I got me an A. The doctor related my poor sleep. I swear my brain has lost a quarter pound of weight. Do you have sleep apnea like I do, or do you have insomnia? What is your issue? What do you got going on? Because I got insomnia. I mean, insomnia. I got sleep apnea. That shit sucks. But I had it before I got really fat, which is funny. Because it got worse, obviously, as I got fat. But I remember when I first got it. Like I woke up one day and my throat was like swollen for like an hour after I woke up. Like I could barely, like it hurt to swallow, and I could barely eat or drink or speak really, because apparently I was snoring my fucking my throat out, and then I've just been doing it ever since. I need to get a CPAP machine. I actually was supposed to get one like 4 years ago, but during the good old coof times, uh, it never showed up, and then something in my insurance. Uh oh. And so basically, I never got my CPAP, and then I tried it again for my sleep study. But for some reason, even though I have California state insurance, they charged my work insurance, which was like my work insurance absolutely sucks for medical, and I don't know how. So okay, I'll try to keep the rant quick, but basically, California medical is good if you're poor. It's amazing. Like you can get basically anything. Like the doctor quality isn't the best, but like equipment and all that stuff is basically free. The work and all the stuff like your work gives you, they usually try to trim as much fat as possible to try to keep it keep the savings as much as possible. So it sucks. But I learned recently due to that debacle is once you get insurance from like your work, the your Medi-Cal goes into supplemental mode and then you primary. And I even told the company that was dealing with the sleep study stuff because they take Medi-Cal and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't charge it because it's supplemental. You have to get your either your first insurance to do some sort of referral or some bullshit, or you have to cancel that." I'm like, bro, you guys are kidding me. So it's a weird, it's a stupid ass system. But basically, I was trying to get it again, and they pissed me off, so I couldn't get it. Uh oh, Miss Arden is up. Miss Arden is up and gone. Very poor sleep. Falling asleep for customers say narcolepsy. If you don't fall asleep, if you try melatonin and regularly sleeping schedule, you'll be surprised at how effective it is to sleep at the same time again and again. Like if you set yourself to sleep, every single time at the same time, you'll be surprised and wake up at the same time every time. You'll be surprised at how much that changes everything. Doesn't matter what times you set, just whatever works for you. So we got to find somebody. We got to find a patient. Uh oh. So we got to find a patient apparently that went rogue. Okay, so she already checked the ground floor. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in a stairwell. I have a feeling he's going to be in a stairwell, but I want to check to see if the cafeteria is open. And exactly that too. Cheesy Chicken's right. When you take care of yourself, light exercises and all that stuff. What? How do we end up on floor 5? But yeah, Cheesy Chicken's right. Taking drugs hasn't worked. CBD, melatonin, whatever makes you feel lightheaded and I sleep worse. I've done melatonin. The one I use that actually works for me because CBT scares me. Unisom fucks me up. Like I think I have an allergic reaction to it. Let me see. I've tried Unisom. I did Z-Quil. None of that shit ever fucking worked. What does work, at least did work for me, I can't send a picture right now, is, no, not CBT. I almost said a word that would have got me banned. I forget. I can only say certain words. But, you're a bundle of sticks. So I buy it from Walmart. It's called Natrol, Natrol. And it's melatonin. It's 10 milligram gummies. And I take 2 of these before bed, like 30 minutes before bed, and it usually helps me sleep. Now the issue is with a lot of this stuff is a lot of sleep medication, a lot of things that people do is they take the sleep medication and then they play on their phone still, or they watch TV or to have lights on still. The biggest thing with sleep medication is you got to just relax and, unwind. Once you start feeling even a little bit sleepy, just turn around or, start going to bed. Um, and yeah, truck driving messed up, kind of I can't even do big words anymore. My brain's so fried. No, not exasperated. Anyways, basically, it just made my sleep apnea worse. And I know my last job made it so much worse. Um, but yeah, and seeing that's good too. And the thing is too, as we get older, we do have to take care of ourselves. Energy drinks are just poison in a can. Like if you really need to stay awake, if you really want to go that route, you got caffeine pills, you got taurines. Like if you literally Google it, I think even Reddit has info about it, where like there's certain like they'll have a breakdown of like what each little chemical or whatever in energy drinks do, and they tell you how to make like a better dosage that's more easier on you. But it's just a matter of just having regular, consistent sleep schedules, watching what you eat, light exercise. Because another thing that people have trouble with, like for example, me, um, since I'm more sedentary a lot, since I was truck driver and then I kind of sit a lot, I tend to have a lot of energy to burn, so it helps to go out for walks or exercise or run, do light cardio, anything. Burn that energy so that way once you're, nice and tired, go to bed. Other people shower before bed. Uh, Cheesy Chicken says he does chamomile tea with lavender honey. I've never heard of lavender honey, but that sounds kind of, I'm going to be honest, sounds very fancy. Sounds kind of nice. All right, so on the fifth floor. Sorry, I keep getting this. I see. I told you. I keep. I keep rambling on, but I like talking about stuff. I love rambling on. Um. Yeah. Let's go investigate. Well, let's check over here first. Oh yeah, I like those blood test machines. So I got my stuff in order. But back when it was really bad, I was peeing out protein. They found protein in my urine, which was an issue with my kidneys, and then my blood pressure used to be, I think it was like 150 over 104 or something like that, which is not great. Not the worst, but it's not great. And then nowadays, I think I'm pretty regular. I think I'm like 126 over 84, so it's not the worst. Also, losing weight goes a long way, but even if you're skinny, you can still have high blood pressure, and it's just a matter of just taking care of yourself. Yeah, but where I live, we don't get into that good stuff. It's always just, oh gosh, I can just ramble on about it. This used to be a beautiful small town. I loved it, but now it's just, well, it's this. Okay, so we can't check a room because I was wondering if maybe the patient ended up in a room. Okay, the notes have been there for a while, but I thought we would, find a note to read or something. Is the game finally getting darker? Like, is this where we're going to start seeing our twists and turns? Uh-oh. Alright, everybody. Let's, Oh, I thought I can go in. I guess not. I was like, let's get ready to brace up. Holy snap. So, sorry. An 8-mile walk. Damn. Or 8-mile hike. Hell yeah. Didn't let my head wander. Hey, sometimes it helps. I mean, I do a lot of stuff and I don't even, my brain's shut off completely, or I just think about something altogether. Like when I do these random, games. Let's see what's going on here. Uh-oh. Hell's that noise? Also, I don't, just in case I forget to remind you guys again, this game might get, or I might get, oh shit. This might get, copyright strike again, or not copyright strike, but a claim apparently, because I didn't know this game had like, use a copyrighted audio, which I didn't know, and I can't turn it off, so it's kind of annoying. Oh shit. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, what the fuck? Well, we found a dead body. What the fuck? See, that's what I mean. Apparently there's... Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with this game. I was curious. Wait, is this all of it? This was the whole game? I mean, I bought it from GOG. I know nothing about the game, but that's all? There's got to be more to this. Because I bought this game randomly, I think, a couple years ago. Because, again, I'm going back to my old roots of what I used to do back in the earlier days of my streams, where I buy obscure games for like pennies on the dollar because they're like super cheap. So I buy them from Nintendo eShop or apparently GOG Games, and I have a bunch of stuff in my library right now. I have quite a few games, and I've streamed some other stuff, but that's it. There's no way this is all the game is. And exactly, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So what's going on? But we're not a porcupine. We didn't fall. What fell was a pigeon. I know, you come across some stuff. I almost got my account banned because back when I was still using my Switch super heavily, there was a game called Agony that I bought on the eShop for like I think like $1 something, and that's what I used to love just buying random games to stream because they were like only $1 or $3 at most. So, anyways, I went and I played it. I'm like, okay, it seems kind of cool. I don't understand what it is, but all right. And then it has like a cutscene, and it shows a demon girl with her boobs out and stuff. I'm like, well, all right. Guess this is what's going on. But we're watching through the credits because I'm wondering if there's gonna be anything else. If it's gonna be, I'm wondering if it's gonna be something like there's gonna be like a continued plus or something. Like I don't understand what the hell happened here. But I don't read German or whatever language that is, so. Huh. Thank you for following Family Stories far. Journey continue soon. Oh, okay, so maybe I didn't buy the game fully because I bought it. Okay. I'm curious then. So if the full game actually released, then. Oh my goodness. Okay. So. Alright, so I think maybe I just didn't have the full game. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. I'll show you guys my GOG or whatever. So see, like I got all these like random ass games that I bought for pennies on a dollar, or like it was back when GOG used to give you free stuff or whatever. Wait, that's the game right there. Oh wait, okay. So I got all these other games. The only ones that I actually spent that I actually bought because I wanted to buy them is right there. So the Roller Coaster Tycoon, which actually this is how I discovered GOG back in the day. So like I could buy it legitimately for only $7, and then they had the best freaking deal on the whole Yakuza series. It was only like I think $37 for all of these games. So I got 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for like $37. But anyways, let's figure out what the hell's going on with that. Where is it at? Follow Porcupine. So, so it says that Fall of Porcupine. How do I go to the game? The guy you found in the secret enemy? Hey, could be. Okay, actually, let's see. Let's see. Let's do search. So that's all they have. All right. Have a good night, Cheesy Chicken. Thanks for stopping by, man. Um. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. All right. So GOG doesn't have it. So let me check Steam real quick. I love that. Just that is one type of emoji right there. Okay, let me see. Let's see if Steam has it because I need to know. I need to know. All right, Steam. Let me turn off window capture just in case. Is it ever gonna connect? I have internet. It's saying waiting for network. Okay, there we go. Okay, give me a second here. Um, where is that? I was gonna share you guys my screen, but I think because I have allowed of adult games, I got like something called Horny Villa. There's a Honey Pop 2? Where the fuck have I been? I've been playing Honey Pop 1 still. All right. Anyways, what was it called? Fall of Porcupine. Okay, so they have Fall of. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I'll show you guys my window at this point because I feel like we can watch this part. It's not the actual. Uh, how do I pick Steam from this? It's not what I wanted at all. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, so apparently, let's see. Is this the full game or is this not the full game? So there's Fall of Porcupine, Pigeon Boy. What? Okay, so see, there's apparently a lot more. So see, we definitely are missing a lot more. All right, so the GOG edition, I guess they said, screw us, you know. So we're missing out on a lot. So we're gonna watch this together.
Gone by in the blink of an eye. It's a fine line between good times and memories. Just one breath away from eternity. Like a night with
Oh, I hate Kotaku.
never end. No, it's barely remembered. That you still remember me like a melody.
Okay, so yeah, we're definitely missing a lot here. So I guess GOG only has a demo, and the real game is on Steam. Shit. I don't know what they're saying in that language, but this looks fucking crazy. All right, I'm intrigued. Okay, I'm actually intrigued now. How much is it? I wasn't watching. Oh shit! I'll buy it, and it has a control, and it. Huh. That's crazy. It actually can be on there too. Okay, okay. Well, I'll buy this off stream and get this going because I didn't. Apparently, huh? Well, shit. All right. Well, now we know. Now we know. I guess that'll do it for this stream for now. I mean, kind of. I guess that was kind of a good cliffhanger, but also leads us like there was no kind of info to hint at that, but now apparently there's a whole world we're missing. So I'm excited for the next time we stream this now. So, but we'll wrap the stream up for now. I gotta go eat dinner, and I'll download the game in the meantime and set it up for streaming. and I'm honestly just perplexed. I thought there was gonna be more to the game. GOG usually have the full game. I think I don't know. Anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate support. Uh, I'm now gonna go buy the game, and we're gonna definitely play this because apparently it's getting really dark. There's recon stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Other than the fact that I don't read German, this looks awesome. I mean, I'm kind of excited for it. I'm curious to see how dark and how sad it gets, and how I've always loved really dark and sinister, like not dark in like gory way, but like dark as in like it twists your heart and your mind. Like I guess a quick example is like Doki Doki Literature Club, but stuff like that. Yeah. So I love stuff that like really mess with you because no matter which choice you make, something bad's gonna always happen. Like it's just interesting. I'm curious. I'm not one to not cry. I will cry if it's actually sad. So, Angel Beats is still the saddest anime I've ever watched. I've cried every time I've watched Angel Beats. Your Lie in April is sad, but I've only ever teared up. I never actually fully cried. Um, Angel Beats gets me to cry every time. Episode 7 and episode 12, every time. But yeah, I'll stream this hopefully tomorrow. Till then, see you guys later. Peace. I'm glad to super